Up next, Transformers BTS-05 Minions Savage and Nightfang. Hello everybody and welcome to another Transformers and Stuff review. I'm Wtr-Squad and you're watching BTS-05 Minions Nightfang and Savage, which are supposed to be not Ravage and not Ratbat, the mini cassettes from the G1 series. As you already know, the company that makes them is BTS or BTStoys. As you can see down below here, this is their website, BTStoys.com. They made these little cassettes for the Sonicron that came out last year. Sonicron BTS-04, which is a not sound wave. And these mini cassettes can work with them, and they also can work with the original G1 sound wave. The first two cassettes that they came out were BTS-05 Tremor and Frequency, which are supposed to be not Frenzy and not Rumble. I should have got them, but for some reason they got delayed in the mail, so I'm not waiting for them anymore. I'll just continue with the ones I have, and when I get them, I'll do a review on them also. So, without further ado, let's take them out of the box and see what we've got. So out of the box you get them both in their plastic shells inside these neat microcassette cases, just like the G1 came with. This is very awesome. So we have here Ravage and Nightfang. Savage and Nightfang. And just from the first look of them, they look pretty awesome. They look very cool. They feel very heavy due to the metal that BTS used on these little guys. Their cassettes mode are very tight, very nicely done. I like the details a lot. Just a quick comparison, here is the original Ratbat in his cassette mode, as you can see here. The colors are close, but not the same, as you can see. And this is the original Ravage next to Savage. So let's start with my favorite one, Nightfang. Yes, it's supposed to be a not Ratbat, which is very cool. It has nice details. I really like this new metallic blue, and the purple they used is very awesome. The face is very good, and his ears are metal. Transformation very simple. You start here with the wings. You go with the legs, you move them like that, you twist this entire part backwards, you take the head to the front, like this, pull the ears up, like that. Now you release, which is supposed to be, I guess, is claws, and then split in the middle the wings, like that, and to the side, and we're almost done. Like that. Yes, now open these. Now in the instructions you will see that you can open his legs like that, or leave them at this way. This is like he's flying, which is nice, and that's what's supposed to be his legs over here. I don't know, I'll just leave it like that. His jaw opens and closes, very nice, silver teeth, nice details. Articulation, as you can see, his wings open and close, he has hinge ear, and this moves like that, and his claws can move, and his body rotates like this. Oh yeah, and his head can go up and down a bit on this hinge. If you want, you can pose them like this. Now, his second mode is where you twist this part like that. You see these two holes, and you get this extra piece that you can put here. You attach it here, and these two pegs attach to tremor or frequency or the other two guys, and then you can combine them, and Nightfang's head pops out like this and gives him a much cooler look. From what I've heard, it's some sort of another character from the comic books. I won't get into it right now, perhaps later on in the reviews. So, this is Nightfang, and I'll put him next to the original Ratbat right here. Yeah, my Ratbat is not in the best shape ever. Now, let's move on. So, transforming Savage. Let's just again take a look next to Ravage. He is transformed pretty almost the same. The head is here, tail, and the legs, which is very similar to the G1, but transformation is a bit different and more elaborate, and this is where the problems begin. First of all, when you look at him in his cassette mode, you see that his legs, like I said, are extended way out of the frame of the cassette, which prevents him from getting inside Sonicron, as you've seen. But let's say that's not a big problem here. The big problem here are the materials. His legs are metal, which is very nice, but the joints, everything is plastic, and it's not so hard, and you will see what happens. So, transformation. You pull the tail up, and you can unfold it like this. It has 3 joints here, like that, very nice. His head, just like the G1, pull his neck like this, and he has another joint here, and his claw and his jaw can move a bit. The head sculpt is very nice, red eyes, very awesome, no problems there. Now, the legs. The back legs, you just open them like that, and first of all, this joint is loose, sucks. Front legs like this, and transform his claws like this. Now, you're supposed to open to the sides the upper parts of his legs, but the problems are and you will see that. Okay, you need to split here and just pull it out very gently like this. Okay, you see it on a joint here, and then pull this joint out. Now, I figured out when you do this, the socket here won't get out of the ball joint, and as you can see here, it already started to have stress marks just where the socket is. Now, and take it to the front. Now let's do the same with the other leg. You take it a bit to the back like this and forward. This way you will prevent from the ball joint to unplug itself. Yeah, I wouldn't say that these joints aren't strange, but his legs do look a bit strange to me. Like I said, the strongest one of the two is Nightfang. Moving on. The back legs are more problematic. For some reason here the joints are weaker. So we do the same. We take it a bit to the front, and that's what happens. The legs start to fall. The ball joint is not hard enough, and the socket doesn't hold on to the ball joint tight enough, and the legs just fall out. You don't need to do anything and they fall out, and you get stress marks on the socket. And that's very annoying. Now, to get this thing out, you need to use tweezers or something, because you can't just pull it out. So now it's out. Let's plug it again. Let's try and do the same with the other leg without popping it out. A bit to the front and then backwards. Okay, so the other one is less problematic. So after finagling with this guy, we get him into his Jaguar mode, which is very slim and very weird. Yeah, he's the weaker one. He's full of holes. Joints are very weak. He's very loose. I'm sure in some time he will break. All in all, Savage's articulation is a great plus, but again, is very gentle. His tail, as you've seen, has 3 joints, which you can move them. His head is on the neck and another joint, and his jaw opens up a bit. His legs can go 360, but then you lose it at the ball joint. But he has this knee joint and his feet. Same on the rear legs, but just be careful. Everything here is on a very loose and very weak joint. That's his big problem. Colors are wonderful. The black and the purple works fine, and that's how it looks from above. I tried, but the missiles from the G1 Ravage won't fit in, and like I said, they can work with the pile drivers of frequency and tremor. So that is it, and we'll continue. All in all, it is a nice effort, but if you are getting this set, take it for Nightfang. Don't get too excited over Savage. The original G1 or the Classics one are much better, and even though the original one is like 30 years ago, it still holds up pretty nice. In conclusion, this set is not all bad. If you get it for a fair deal of $30 or something like that, it is worth it. All in all, it is again nice figures. They do fit with Sonicron, and they are pretty good. So I hope you like this review. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, more reviews from my guys on Facebook page down there. Again, don't be shy. Subscribe, comment, tell me if there is anything you would like to see on my reviews, something else, something new. Tell me if there is something I'm doing wrong. I will try and do better. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.